Hey guys, and welcome to another Tom video. Today we are going to be doing a full chest run around the map. This will include Redwood, Bronco, Heartside, Agricolan Riviera, and Agricola. And you do have to be VIP for the Bronco section. However, there will be a cut between here somewhere for the non-VIPs to follow through. And to start off this chest run, we are actually going to start in Redwoods, right at this fast travel right here. So we're going to fast travel there, and you are going to line your horse up this way, and you will be heading towards the racing arena over here. Right up this hill, climb on the rocks, and there is our first chest. Next, you are heading towards the round pen, and right under this overhang is another chest. Let's wrap around the cabin and down the hill, and we will be heading to the railroad tracks. And we are going to cross them. And right at this bridge, there is another chest. We are going to keep following the railroad tracks. And we will cut off here and follow the cliffside instead. Up this little pathway. Over to this cabin. And right there is our next chest. Next, we are going to cut through these two cabins. And we're going to stick to the right pathway. Go down the hill. To the left. And past this big tree. Continue the left pathway, and you're going to jump over this small gap, and there's our next chest. Continuing on, we will head forward, and we'll go to the left of this tree down this little slope and hug the wall. And this is where the Bronco section will start. If you are a non-VIP, you will be heading this way. I will leave a timestamp for when you can skip to for when Bronco is done. However, if we are going to Bronco, we will be crossing the broken bridge. We'll be going straight through here, right through this canyon, and here is our first chest. Continuing, we will be heading slightly left, up this mound, just right along the river. And we will be taking the right pathway up this hill. Here's our next chest, next to the dead tree. Then we will be going across the rope bridge to the teepee for the next chest. Line ourselves up with these two trees and just fall right off the cliff here. Into this tent, there is another chest. And then right up this little hill is another chest at the top. Just jump up it. We'll drop immediately back down and head this way through the broken bridge into the right of this wall. And here is the next chest. Keep going to the right. And we'll go through the middle of this pathway for another chest right here. Once you got that, we will go to the left, head up this hill, and just go over that little archway and up these two hills. And here's our next chest. Now you will line yourself up like so, and it will prevent you from losing bond. And you will head towards this little island. In the middle of it is another chest. Once you are done with that, you will be heading towards these white tents over here. If you just follow the river and then go up this little hill. Here are the tents. There is another chest right there. Next up, you will be going in between all of these pillars here, heading for this fence. You'll go past it, and in this little divot is another chest. Next, we will be heading towards the train station. And this chest is inside the train station, which I will not be going in, but you can see it right there. Next, we will head into town between these two buildings. You're gonna pass the first one with stairs, and then the second one will have a chest under it. Keep heading through these alleyways, and you'll take the left path, and keep heading straight in this general direction. Right towards this barn here. There is another chest on the back of it. Once you get that, you'll head towards the chicken coop, line yourself up with this fence, and jump right on over it. And this one too. Heading towards the big mountain. And at this set of boulders is another chest. Now we are going to head to the left side of this mountain. We're going to pass that archway and this divot. And then we are going to hug the wall. And here's the next chest. Next you will be heading this way, right towards the railroad tracks, and then to the right, in the middle of the teepees, there is a chest here. Then you will head past this teepee, follow the railroad, and then divert here towards this building. Right up here, and right next to the building in this wagon is another chest. Then you'll go behind the building and head over here, back onto the railroad tracks. Follow them until you see this wagon right here. There's another chest in it, and then head up to the mine shaft. Right outside, there is a chest here in the wagon, and then inside, there is another one to the left here, next to this barrel. That is all the chests in Bronco, so now we are going to go ahead and head out of Bronco. And how we're going to do that is we're just going to go straight on this way. Through this canyon of sorts. Going to pass all the pillars. And to the left here is that bridge. You're going to jump right on over. And we are back to the non-VIP section, right where we left off. So we are going to follow the pathway straight on this way, and there is our next chest there. Keep going, and up by the broken bridge there is another chest here, and keep following the pathway. And then once we get out here, we will stick to the left of this cliff face. And then to the right once we get back into Redwoods again. Right up this hill. Right up here, we are going to get this chest on the edge next to the tree. Gonna head back this way towards the rope bridge. We're gonna cross it. And then head left. And there is a chest right here before the rope bridge, next to the fallen log. We're going to continue on this pathway across the other rope bridge, and right across is the other chest by this redwood. Continue on the pathway. We're going to keep heading in this direction. And then head left on this rope bridge. And on this stump will be another chest. And in order to get down from where we're going, we're going to go right in between this tree and rock. Just hug the wall like so. And then keep hugging left until you get to the cave. You're going to go in the cave. And you are going to get this chest here. You do have to watch out for the bear. If you are struggling with the bear, you can get somebody with a Pegasi to move it. But we are gonna go straight this way through the log and follow the pathway to the left. And right at this fork, there is going to be another chest on this tree. That is the last chest of Redwoods, which means we are officially done with it, so we can head out now. And heading into Heartside, we will take the left path here towards the fishing dock. We'll go ahead and jump off of it, and right here is another chest under the water. Next, we'll head towards Farmer Joe's, right to the middle of his crop fields. There's a chest right here. We're going to keep moving up this way, and we will be heading towards this windmill right there in the wheat fields. Here's our next chest, right at the windmill in the wagon. Next we will be heading towards the horse statue, past the hay bales. And over to this picnic area. There is the next chest. Next we will be heading towards the waterfall. For this chest on the rock. And then we'll be heading above the waterfall. And we're gonna head right on over here to this other waterfall. Under this bridge is yet another chest. Right there. And continuing over here is another chest by this tree. Next, we are going to head back the way we came, and then take a right this time. Right on down here, and you're going to use this little stone path to get some leverage, and we're going into the giant cave. You are just going to head all the way to the back to right here, and in these barrels is the next chest. Then we will go ahead and get out of the cave. Go out the same way we came in. To the left here, and we're going to head straight out this way and across the river over to this giant boulder. Here's the next chest. We're going to head back to the red house. Go ahead and go behind it, up this little hill, and here's the next chest. Next we are going to go down the hill, right on over here to the right, and follow this pathway. Our next chest will be right here on this set of rocks. We will go past this waterfall and stick to the left, go straight down here, and continue to stick to the left into the next waterfall cave. And here is the chest right here. Out we go. We're going to go back up the way we came. We are going to cross this bridge to the right. And to the right again. And then we're going to stick left on this cliff and go up the pathway to get on top of it. And right behind this windmill is another chest. Now we'll go ahead and head down towards Heartside, over to the cow pen. And there is another chest here by this tree. You're going to go ahead and line yourself up with this fence and head along these houses. Cross the river towards the arena and up to these stands. You are going to go up the stands. In the corner is another chest for the taking. And then you're going to jump off of them and go straight across the arena. Keep going, and there will be a chest on this edge. We are going to head towards the stone bridge now into Heartside, go under it, and there's another chest in the water. Now we are just going to go ahead and loop around and go over it this time. And we're just going to jump off this little area here. Next chest is right there. We're going to keep going through Heartside and go ahead and head to the church. We don't have to go into it, but you can if you want to. But you can just go over here, grab the chest from this corner here, and move along. The next chest will be right on down here, and you can grab it from here, but if not, you can just grab it from down here. We're going to go ahead and head out of Heartside now. And we're going to head over here towards the cabin along the river. Right here, before the cabin, is another chest up these rocks. And then we're going to pass the cabin, not quite head into Agricola yet. But we will go along the river to this chest here. And we will head up the mountain towards Chester. Once we get to the top, we are going to take this dirt path here up the mountain. And right at the very top is another chest. We will then be heading towards the ruins this time. And heading through them. And at the very end of them is another chest on the cliff side. Now we will be heading right on over to Chester. And by doing that, we can just go down this hill here. Just like so. And there is a chest in this stump. Then you would go ahead and collect the map from Chester, assuming that you would be doing these chest runs daily or every other day or so on. Now we're heading down this mountain and we're going to sort of stick to the path to the right here. And we are going to go ahead and jump over here. If you have enough momentum, you can make it across the river. If not, totally cool. Now, this is where our Agricola chest run will be starting. There is the chest here along the river. And the next one on this side, on the other side of the bank. Then we will be heading up this way and to the left towards the Agricola dock area. There is a cabin on the way right here that we can grab another chest from right there. And then we'll keep heading towards the docks. And once we reach the docks, we are not going to head down. We are going to get on this platform, line ourselves up with the fence, and just go ahead and trot off of it. Do it once more, the opposite direction, like so, and we have access to this chest now. And the next chest down here will be on this little platform here to the left. You can just jump off and grab it this way. Take it slow. Nobody's in a rush here. Now we can go ahead and head up into Agricola. And our next chest will be right up on top of that platform. And the way to get that would be hop off your horse or use a Pegasi, or you can jump right here to grab the chest. If that is too difficult for you, you can actually go up those stairs in the distance, and to the left there should be a city wall ramp, and you can just go up that way all the way to this corner and just jump off there into the wall, and you can grab the chest that way too. Our next chest will be right behind this wagon here. And then we will go ahead and head up those stairs I mentioned. And to the left where that city wall ramp is. And then right to this outlook. In the outlook is another chest. And then we will head straight out of the outlook and go ahead and jump off of this wall here. And just go straight on this way for a little bit until we see this fountain to the right here. And there's another chest there. You can just jump like so. Easy. Grab it and go. Next, you'll be heading over to these stables over here. You can go inside them and go behind these hay bales here for your next chest. You can also grab it through the wall. Next, we're going to head towards the Coliseum and stop at this little room here for another chest. Go ahead and make our way out into the Coliseum. If you have a Pegasus, you can basically just fly to the chest that you need here. It makes it 100 times easier, but is not required. If you do not have a Pegasus, I will show you how we can get on top of these boxes and make our way to the Coliseum chest. Just going to parkour your way up, and then you will go ahead and call for your horse until it shows up here. If it doesn't come right away, just keep calling and keep walking. It'll eventually spawn. Then we are going to go ahead and go this way while looking at these windows until we see the chest that we are looking for. There it is. And I believe you can just grab it with your horse like so. If not, you can hop off and then grab it. But once you got that, you're just going to go ahead and drop down. And we're going to head through this little exit. We're not going to go quite out of the Coliseum yet. We're actually going to take the left pathway and head over to the other exit. Right here. Cross the bridge and head over to this yellow building here. In the corner, there is another chest. Go ahead and cross the next bridge. And right before you get to the end of it, you will stop, turn this way, line yourself up like so, go full speed, and jump. I failed that horribly. I am so sorry. But trust me, this process does work. I just didn't do it right. Obviously, I am failing today. Most times that works. If it doesn't, you can just go ahead and time it like so. And here is a chest in the corner. Next, we'll go ahead and go down to this blue building for another chest in the corner. Go ahead and stick to the right. And there's another chest on that stairwell. You can grab it like that or go up the stairs. Up to you. Behind this fruit stand is another chest. You can go ahead and grab that. And we will go ahead and head over this way. And go up these stairs. Go ahead and follow this pathway into this little secret garden here. Up these stairs, another chest in between these trees. We are going to leave the secret garden and we are going to head right over here to this building. If you can open the doors, awesome. Go ahead, go in this building and go through those stairs right over there up to the top. If you cannot open the doors, there's another door here that you can try. If that one doesn't work, don't panic. Go ahead and go on the back side of these stairs. And you are going to line yourself up again like so. Jump it again. And you are in. And there is the next chest right in that corner. Go ahead and jump out this window. And there is a chest in the stables. Next, we can go ahead and go across this bridge. Right over to the horse statues. And in this corner right here of the circle is a chest. And just right over by this divider, we're going to jump down here, grab that chest there. And we are done with all the chests inside of Agricola City. And we're going to go out the gates and to the left towards the beach. We are going to cross the water. Just right over here into this cave. And on the back left, there is another chest here. Go ahead and grab it, come out this way. And we are going to go ahead and cross the water again. Stick to the beach. And this little island here will also have another chest for us. We can jump on over to it. If we don't make it, that's okay. We can grab the chest from right here. And go ahead and go back to the beach. That is basically Agricola done, and now we are on to Agricolan Riviera. I totally butchered that name, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and follow this shoreline to right about here where that bridge is. There is a cave here with another chest in it. Right there. Now we're gonna go ahead, head out, and cross the bridge. Just like so. And we're gonna go ahead and cross this bridge too. Right over here by this little cliff is another chest. We are gonna circle around and head back to this building over here. There is a chest inside it. You do not have to walk in though. If you just put your horse right here, it will say collect common chests and you can just grab it like so. All right. And now we are gonna head back to the beach, but on this side of the river. And right over here by this wagon is another chest, just right there. Now we are gonna go ahead and stick to the left here. And we're gonna go ahead and climb this mountain. Right up this way, past the windmill. And around this corner, and there is another chest here, right in the open. Now we're gonna head through the ruins. To the left here, we have a chest in this little cave-like ruin. And then directly across from it, in this half circle, is another chest on this pressure plate. Next, we will keep going through the ruins. Until we get to the end of it where there is a cave. And here is the final chest for the chest run. And we are done. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful to you. And if it is, then feel free to share it with your friends that also may be wanting to do chest runs every day. This is just probably the best method for a seamless chest run where you don't have to really fast travel anywhere or have any like stops or weird pathways where you do need to kind of mediate. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and thank you again for watching. All right, bye bye.